2028 flag bearer be the president of the Republic of Ghana. Esan say bibia ekoso no say Ghana for have seen it. Everything points to our victory because amabu e ayebu idi ye hu bi da enu na kire say Mahmoud Bawumia adwumadin a waye as vice president. Odi tutu John Mahama president awaye 2 terms ni vice president awaye 1 term. Nyina odi tutu ho a onya ne kotakra because he's got nothing to show. The difference is so clear. Say when you compare the two, you can easily see say why and abo ejuma. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia as vice president answer na member party, so no in a second. As vice president, for 8 years. Said obi ani ho a what to me edi corrupt ebi abatano.
Debi.
Obia se wakoye ade ensem fata na wako dream bi obi ani ho. And that's why I'm proud of that young man.
And what kind of very sensitive programs.
Yeah.
And now the office more.
That's it.
Bit say NAPCO,
yeah.
Bit say gold for oil.
Fantastic.
Gold for reserve.
That's it.
Drone delivery service.
Yeah.
Any ambulances.
Yeah.
Agenda 111.
Mobile money interoperability.
Sanka openibi de SN officer anka scandal beba
anka scandals because we mu nyina eye nipa ho adwuma ne sika
ya dia sika woni tue sika pa go for oil
ni nyina oil no
gold ni oil shawase
yes
ne ya anti scandal bia
scandal once Ryan
and the Bawumia so
master is fantastic as compared to our former vice president and the president of the Republic of Ghana John Mahama as vice president. Ye na yo hu ne ekoso wo krom ha koto jet crab brain from Brazil no uko inflate figure no instead of I think $32 million uko ye no over $60 million can say uko plane Embraer jets free Brazil blay e be danin nsem wo krom ha ama wo vice president say ye investigate you wo president His Excellency may so rest in peace Mills. That is the current president as vice president. As vice president, uni Amajaro a omuye koko hu adwuma. Amajaro edu bebi no ye pamo omo. Ufa echire e committee omo London as John Mahama. E ko give a bribe of $10 million. Emma say nkrofo no samra embeye adwuma no. Documented e be dani asem wo krom ha. Media mi ko fa de bata obi hu ai onye. As I say, I know very well say omutie yen nti enimo a ene mumbefa alaji bofana anko. It is something that became a public I'll be enim as vice president. Yet krom ha and at the same vice president play who asema yesi egoto no wo Europe no e wo Britain no ayesi egoto plane aba yesi a onini nua e ko mukoji bribe e wo plane no ho Airbus scandal no omukoji hu bribe ewo sa no
government official 1 any intermediary 5
inshallah. They are things that they have done now beyond to me Johnny Enfremo. So this is the track record of the two people.
Alaji na me can say me say so Mampani Mahama corruption by air, corruption by land, and corruption by sea. And corruption by air no Airbus. Corruption by land no Kanazui. And corruption by sea no Ameri deal. Maybe I don't Fabia.
By air, land and sea. Ameri Kanazui. Booking a big contractor.
Yes.
Okoji bride frame.
Yes.
And also man no san Kanazui some man Ford expedition. E kan ho e kroma na obi ahu. I might say onu so object to Muse Oji sad bribe no and no man no contract on the Eastern Corridor. So Uncle road construction. It is the two no dear. Now thanks be to COVID. Thanks be to COVID. Nanka John Mahama on be president bium. Senior e bimu kan ye na es osabaye. Thanks be to COVID to him. Or sorry de bia on bompa and da COVID ase. Ghana for efemu pa. As I said, the whole world economy a crash here. That brought John Mahama to power, not because of their lies and me. I have always said it. That brought them to power. Na Ghana for who are chire homo. a yasi nyina obi aho akyere no plane ba ship ba shi nkoso esanse covid nti ekomu di nkrofo na nyama bo nsusura na eko ewa manoni nti edi ba hakora na ese ekosoro enu na ebo a NDC. But for that, John Mahama would never have seen the seat again in his life. Because as president, or the far dum somo for almost 5 years. Our track record is so there. His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia to John Mahama or your angel. He's an angel. Mami ma party so. Enra any be a nomination. The New Patriotic Party, they believe in democracy. Kabimia minka ni seni anshishia minkebi seni ebe anshishia ye de be go form nyina no ye be diso enra ene ebu nomination say constituency executive bia opeso oye executive anani a wonka ho a opeso obeye no say ukofa form na me say ye di mrano aba kwan obe fa so afa obe payment no online unko constituency bia emphasica bia nkoma election committee member bi ana constituency executive bi say your receipt mami there bi kotia online ukotia online now the receipt no we smarter receipt no ba wo phone so na wako print it out koniem printing maw na fa constituency no na koji wo form simplicity ne tosu mi no ukotia online na o face difficulty o de still no utumi koji form no ukoji form na ensure say by the close of nomination o be file aba vetting no na watumi atia enye say you will not be vetted nti mumfa no nhye motrim bomodian say o ko pay online na bia line na ye choke untumi get it through men how too much essence say the whole Ghana obia nti ama machine no kra no nti towobo we dey call na ko explain chere election committee ewo wo constituency no na gi form no ogi form no fail ye bia whilst you are trying to pay online by the time ubewie a submit abavete no you ensure say what me atia na wa print it out we no no dia ba essence say ye keep records so wo mfa phone no nkwa be kire ye say eno ni na o di phone no kire na ye ho ayampa watia na wasa di wo phone ko then e kire say watia on records into print out the receipt no na fa koma election committee na yenye bibia maninye kama election committee no so no nani asesa kakra ye wo regional rep onimo aye adwuma over the weeks or months from polling station to area coordinators.
Okay.
Se anu yasan yi baako ono be lead national rep. The national rep will come from the top. No abe join regional rep no. Na fe will council of elders chairman or hono mo a member of the election committee. Na fe an elderly woman obi anene afi waye party adwuma che or council of elders and patrons kra na or the elderly woman na ono so no waye party adwuma che na modi ne aka ho. This is the way na ye di be ye adwuma no na ebia information bi na mo hia na executives no a wo ho no mo no omo a on mu ko abatuo no bium. These are the people you can consult, and the advice we were given is say every committee, election committee uko constituency honomo a bomodi na organize a stakeholder engagement meeting penyimfo akukudam ewo constituency honomo say former MP, former minister, former MCE, former constituency executives or influence. The influential people are almost stakeholders of the party in that constituency. No, call them to a meeting, introduce echrom na chrom ejuma wo ba beye na solicit for support. Say ya nyame mpengu bi kura sia, they will be there to support you and guide you. Now I guide you nyina throughout the process. I beg all of my colleagues, say, let us have an incident-free, transparent, fair, and successful election in the constituency election. Say you know, they will see ni asida amachedi amponyankopon. So this is ishishia from yesterday ayabie nomination to Wednesday to biambo modia no onye. And there is a time say obi kura no ye year na wo appeal bi a opeso wo ye na yenhwemu ma ho no obetumi aye appeal no na ya transfer was so na ya hwe appeal no ye okay. Now there's nothing HSN ni awo kan no ennim dia committee no e di beye adwuma. And our suggestion be kra na you can give it to the committee. Na committee no e di aye adwuma. Enu na ebe boa yen ama anya a successful constituency elections across the 276 constituencies in Ghana. The MPP are poised and ready to take over the mantle. So I beg all of us say Jumai, let us be mindful. Say Yenina ye nuanum. Yenina ye MPP former pa. Let us involve everybody. Obiamra on board ni yenye jumano. Esan say yanye ni sana. There will be no tomorrow for any of us. Baby a Ghana ekoi. E mebuo ni Ghana for duduo. Swafre MPP. Say yembeji omo. Esan say ni catch omo in 2024 nyina no. Omo so she see nothing so rhetorics kasa bebre el kasa media me hu his excellency what TV so a minim so be propaganda tembia we are ready and we have gone to solicit some funds say tembia ye ko 2 years no enye one project ayaya ye oba be ka kire nye say enro ko commission there be 2 years into your government, you are still talking about your kopesi kabi waha, your call Belarus. So it used to be one of the provinces or states in Russia. So okope say yemra boa ekuafo and ekuafo bu afu you know. Fertilizer kromonya 2 years down the line. Unim nso a eto bebrebe eye me de but say ye benya aduane enu na me aduane o esanse ekuafo no duduo anya adwuma because of the losses omanya under this government losses pa no ba ya omaye adwuma omaye nyina gu ho no mo ye nto nti okopeska wo he akoye adwuma akosa akoye for this year's farming if not so she nso a eto nti oh, how who say okope be now ombra meye say ombra when you know say there was a government ema ye stop say ye imported yani every Cote d'Ivoire and answer na ye be ba no
say import maize
ye be import answer na ye be ba in 2027 no na ye import ye can say cocoyam mankeni okay. Ni kontomre ni brodier every Cote d'Ivoire and free Cote d'Ivoire mba etumi do to da bi na Ghana fo ho akire omo na brodier ni krom ukone ayi fingers mienu bi ama we si 10 cedis ansa na 2017 na nado ni his excellency Bawumia beba power na sa na Ghana tie na tomatoes and free Burkina na nyama bebre am free Burkina mba na ye ho akire na ye yiremu na ye sisters omo kodwo mo si chale na say brother ni ho for the 8 years I ever transfer up to ene because of planting for food and job but there be buya ufa ye can say agbogloshi na uchi obi yi kura na obeche brother kenten ebe buya egufom ebi mo kra akse bi wo fom kontombre ebe buye emre bia maye anda nanado Bawumia government ebe kasese nyama yi aduani nyina ashoto
yeah
wahu na wo ba ya ye we nyina mawo ya hie nchihie nyina mawo hwesenia farmers ebre mass cocoa spraying exercise any edi ba kroma president Kufuor or spray cocoa across the country esa ma fertilizer esa tio mo musika on tio musika soda na wudi e waba fertilizer no na omunya borehole a osi ubesi ama wo efu mu a mechanize no ama omo spray cocoa farm no so a ema ye nso a omukoko no so uto a wontuaka afen so wasa teso be 10 to 11 million cedis 1,100,000 cedis from the first ever government in 87 years I started say export to cocoa wati cocoa boso his excellency John Dramani Mahama said ekuafo buafu no unim kranka unko hono mokra and a minister of that sector also be president. I don't know
account.
Also be president. Thanks be to Kwesi Pratt, my senior brother. He's been my brother's friend for a long time. So a kukumlimli boy, and I also had a Braka boys. And he bobo anyway. He's our far senior. Yeah, but thanks be to him. Also, we show when you now lining up some president for NDC no Ghana. O see you say nyame boni bi kra na omma omubi e be president because what is presidential about them? All of them. Ye ka say we have the men Ghana for no bi enye nyina no bi enti ase. We have the men e akratifo e brofo we dey share parliament NDC ni bi asori no be ka brofo na mi kra me yasi only 1 na dem a omutumi express omo ho no abi say on say na omo school no omo call no wa he why na titi omo I am sure
to me radio 95.9
I'm sure look at the sort of people they present to lead Ghana in that house August house the parliament me ayakoso nyina omo nim but bia most of the MPs no if you grant them an interview in English I mean one share ya just compare paracetamol binom. This is the sort of people who are governing this country today. And people who have never worked in their life. Onim senior, yebu kunta. Omo lead as ministers ni your friend is a gold board money. Omo nye juma da. They've never managed a home before. Allah no omo di namwa, they do omo share a position of trust, responsible. So omo ye adwuma na Ghana nya ho mfaso ye be ye da nya ho mfaso ye be den until this is the sort of government we have in Ghana today until Ghana for ye ka kire mo say nothing good will come out of all of the things are almost stating no but because of COVID na ho kire ntino na Ghana for so anti omuji omuto mo ene minimum kasa 1st of July ye be too light mo almost 4%. You be too light mo ya 28% under 2 years. Ya too light mo almost 28%. You be too munsu 3.something%. Almost 4% Ghana for. Minimum say on the 1st of July next week and I said the so you be too soon. Na driver ni say be too car boa. You see yen tia na okofas kind he wo here akotia light bill mwepi no enye petrol na mu kan wase mu politicizing no ana spare parts ana insurance no but the cost of living a cost roa workers will demand for a higher salary no okofa ni higher salary no he but for responsible government okofa ni higher salary wo he me nua ba ko e driver ni su o su oye adwuma no for free because onyashi tembia ya increasing light ya increasing so ya increasing school fees ya say bibie kosro dokono no free 5 cedis emma 2 cedis dokono 5 cedis under nanado sisi akura baby ye no 7 cedis ni 10 cedis ono ko pass that balance no aka ho akoto dokono no wo he bibie ni ho a ni bo haba form enti say we should look at that. And I'm with my experience and over the years, my fear is that if we allow NDC government to keep coming, there will be a day a Mebuo will rise up against Ghana one day, against us, because Trona also propaganda na also Afrobarometer. Omi survey bi. You see, nipe dubia wa Ghana Mebuo no, nipe dubia no, nipan song. Priso munya kwanya se Togo hakura no mbe What a shame. Ghana for nyina pese free Ghana hako. Essence say nothing is working. Nothing has changed. Now you sorry and John Mahama and then all you tell me just show me one. Why shebo obaye wabedisu. So that is the problem we have at hand. Enti ye kasano ni ye hwe ye nimse ochira ahochira John Mahama ni government di bebreye no. I started obi esu adwuma ni bi ni ho. E koye adwuma nso a ye see
Greater Accra unemployment rate for the youth 49%.
Wow.
And for Greater Accra and the national I think 30 national 39. By Greater Accra 49. So almost 50%. Until we see a mebu 10 bio Greater Accra mu 5 in
Juma. And I'm mostly no so more Jumani or Monsano.
We do also underpaid.
Yeah.
Underemployed.
Now we are Jumani at 700 cities. Obey they are surviving. Obey they are survival. Because the Jumanu Kranu didn't me ho under your mama Maunya Biakoye. Now when you be near 700, now I show me. Now I show school fees. I be an omebody because school and opa. Why show light be new water bill into Ube Sumusa under Mahama. Bra ye 2 akatiemu 30%. Your mama buy also no ye Messiah. Obe 2 mono 10%.
Or said that could Hushia organized labor for
Mocho.
Emma. Momo said I am some 9% to say.
Yeah.
And ye and another dozen.
Oh, master. What kind of government is this?
But a good say and Crawford, I shall see who say
the difference, no? Yeah.
Difference.
Yeah. And it's everywhere. It's everywhere. Me na me catch real. Omo ba fufuro no. Say bo mo share into no na Ghana for a war confidence in them. Who try mo na ya started. Be ene ko tro mo na raise NDC asem na hwe ne adi be ye wo. E na den ne ye hu. E na den na mo aye. And I say, no more money taxi. Would they are saying it? The taxi driver is suffering. Obiabre. Almost see mre mukrana. COVID air higher in crano. Na ye. O to adia ye beto. Ubenya usika kakra. Ubenya ufaso. Bene adia no kra. Unya bi wa mawaton. Utonsu ayen to. Na waboka. Emma yebe dada mo say yebe ye women banking the
Women Development Bank.
Ewa hifa. Almost 2 years into their government. Ewa hifa. They cannot do it because adadano mean try no. You can't use propaganda to govern a country. Esan say propaganda no hear the bad power. Fine, and they've always done that. They've always done propaganda. Send you omudi koko kuafoyi. Send omudi baby sectors be no. You can do that, but uba bemwa and the reality will dawn on you. Want to me nyeshe. As I say, and dada no dada crofo. And na black one ni krumhana.
Oh.
Why di?
Oh pa.
Oral. And na we ya kromfo. And na oral no ewo ama
and oral for
kasa ayi ni ho afri.
And you see omu demand 11% of $55 million contract. Onti omu so omu di oral eba. And then you so omu demand kickback
yes.
of 11%.
That's what they do. Just like they want to take money ewa afare hospital no. The military hospital. Ade aka $500,000. Is aka $85 million. Akrom4. Wow, this is the people we are dealing with. Before I tell you, I free abemu 2008. A Blackwa was the leader of a group. You can say OBC assisting on the contract. So Skype I see they fought for it. I've forgotten the name of that man, the name of that thing.
And name
to say OBI a contract you may be because of 1 or 2 issues. Na government to me you know the court so be GBB.
Okay, judgment debt na.
Judgment debt.
Okay.
Judgment debt. A black one LED. and all point omo nsem fata kora say say etu omo judgment bed debt ma omo matiamu du mu nyina ma ye hu say Ablakwa is a thief. Ablakwa dey always say is a thief. I will always say it. And onya ebi mu di nachi omo gigi debt no ma wa no ma akọje omo 10-20%.
Yeah.
Omo di Ghana ska na Ablakwa say ebe gina o say ono no fighting for corruption. Oral. Ni ure fini hu. Sam George won ni krom ha bi mu ana. Watu akọtena Rwanda. Galamsey no nka ho asem biom. LGBTQI+++. Sam George won ni ho. The minister was fairly all the ministers ever. Me, I would say it's from 92. It's Sam George.
Bad habit said you are
yes.
Now they are not talking.
They don't even go on radio and TV. Sami Jemfi wa he.
Sami Jemfi there. Dollar no due alaji.
Dollar na odi na ochebi.
Ana make dollar.
Corruption and a Gary NDC for. Mo amu tie yen. Mo amu hwe yen. Mo si ye corrupt. Up to now you couldn't point to a single corrupt way ya. Yampa yemfa nipa no nko e. Mo be kasa mo si Ken Oforiatta. Ejuma Ken Oforiatta ye okrom ha. No finance minister ever since independence ayatumi aye. Essence baby e be pesika ye ejuma bia na odi ba. You see free SHS. Ye ba 7 months. He assured the president and the vice president, His Excellency Mahmoud Bawumia, say ye betumi aye or provide scano ye. Drones ni nyama mu nyina yi. Bawumia ko ye ejuma hu nu wie a. No the chair nanado approve of or pescano me ye. He is the only finance minister COVID CEA. COVID annoy brass or call parliament current account. So okay.
Yes.
Etre ska what onyaye ska wa say ska aka. Shame on to you NDC. Oni me enti almost say oba. Say oba no mo ajojo.
And that's what they want to do.
Na international community so omo reps wo Ghana. Omo who the human right abuses are efforts wo krom ha. Mo sorry na mo ransack ni fie. Only ho.
O se SB entwi. Ekoda ye man bill no quantity order sales more than I'm say by 2 months or 3 months.
Shame on to them revolutionary people, blood sucking
800 million Ghana cedi bill.
Yeah.
And no dem
just look at that.
And ye question yes review about 600 and san otimi amani bill. But na make asalaji obi e bisa just a simple question be ntimi nyano said na tamaklo over here
ya di na kosie. But the
international community say fie.
Fie. Yeah, no hwe. We dey mark it on the wall. Said the name ye be pa kwan bi so say na finance minister akronfo baako oye so corrupt ato forcing efa ambulances no ho no nis na asemu da court na ye ja no manu koy opunimu enu ne be say the name no. But the international community is here. They are watching. And they'll tell their you can say home government what is happening in this country. You see that's what they are practicing in this country.
Say we are in an animal kingdom.
And
we are all
survival of the fittest. Two less bad, 4 less good. And I yes, baby Oxford.
Yes,
we read it in school. That is the sort of government I practice was Kroma. And you guys, American government, and manu stay, and manu say on transit or America, because they know say you have nothing against him. Bupeso Obanamu Jojo, Papa no so he's not feeling well. Obanamu di no call BNI. And I say NIB.
And one Sunday I be back to BNI.
Ne di wa ko share hono mo. Ne a Jojo wu. Ne di wa share baby a unya ahotobi na wo hono mo for weeks. Wicked people. Murderers. Muka say that's all revolutionary time no man. This time you can't take anybody to the firing squad. You have a checkered history. A very checkered history. And those still at the top, lived it. They were secretaries of state and deputy secretaries of state under revolutionary Rawlings' time. May he so rest in peace. You killed people in this country. So you still think you can do that even under you can say a democratic government. You can't do it. We are prepared. We stood that test of time. We fought you, and your revolution, your jai. It will come out very soon.
I see.
Every June 4th, nim na ko celebrate you can say public lectures anywhere. We will also do ours to tell the people of Ghana what really happened on the 4th of June. We are going to do that because court are catching mu say munjai those celebration mu kai Ghana for yaw mu kai Ghana for say under June 4 PNDC NDC mu bechi penyimfo 3 former heads of state Achampo, Akufo and Afrifa omunyina your former president and other 6 generals or 5 generals eko bo mutuo ewo Tesi range. I lived it. No more middle school from 3 Adabraka boy. We walk from that place to go and see it at Teshi. Wicked people, blood sucking people. We will tell Ghanaians say under that revolution and a ma ye nianum nkranfo ene bebia bebre aye ohiafo yi. Makola number 1. You see Makola woman na ye nkrani oba oton ade wo Makola. That made the Ghanaians to have a lot of lawyers who carry that time. Lawyers are kukudam or chroma. Bankers are kukudam. Dudu yen cran for. Essence omawu 4 year juma wa Makola number 1. Mube bu nakola number 1. Ese no. Edi oho adani Rawlings Park. Ayeton san ni car park. Edi omanu eduane free cran for sa. And then Crawford adani beggars. Amu na omu support to NDC.
Amu na omu Crawford
and you are still following these people in Yemi. Mini crag ba wona. Ke wana kwa wonu. Noni ya no wana lo. Ni mene noni mi woton ne ke to ne to wona feje NDC. Still wonyame se. No pakpa fe no ba na ye gan spon ne no. Gakpopa no fe keje langma. Kashi obutu Abraham amejime wo MPPB fi anye ni still la wonye ne kegbeme na ese me he chen wo ke chen aka fe ni gameje na kai wo yo wo ke chen aka fe ni amalewo ni dane amalewo hololo ni den asi enti we will tell the people of Ghana say ye maami mo a omuton nyama wo krom ne akobu store no ya break into your store na ya ton wo nyama control prices na soldier for kratuo ugina ho su ebi mu fa mu ebotam ebi mu wuye ebi mu fa mu wuye na ya ton wo nyama control price sika no nso ni aye pe na edi be ma wo e ma no bi na ya bie omu me pese meka no na ade no da ho no mu sei ukutu a na esi eye han usori a eye kanea na di aba abo ho no mu abo we saw it, we live it. Wicked people. This is the sort of people who are ruling this country today. Checkered history. Musoria, you want to celebrate June 4th. After June 4th, the 31st December, mu free abem in 2001. You became the most corrupt government including the former president. You ankoji bribe wa Abacha honomo $5 million. Now uncle round uncle CC Abacha din because his international community have follow out with him. One tunto Ghana nyama nyina amamu ho. Mutunto Ghana japadia nkrumedi jaye nyina amamu ho. Musimu ye revolutionaries. Revolutionaries. Mubaye na mushe ye kan say Afro Moses. Musi obi anfo Aisha Afro Moses ni Joromi. Sa na mo dress before some few years now all NDC executive ni you can say ministers ni way as start t-shirt designer shirts. You have a taste for Western things. You have a taste for a now so mobile be dada Ghana for ema ye nyina ye di mochi at that time because there's no government ni nyina revolutionary ye bre wo krom ha mu kunkun yen 3 high court judges ni 1 military officer minua penyi kobena jepo otimi anope ya minka owo ya mu chi omo ko bondase eko kumo e bomutuo. We will talk about it. We will tell Ghanaians what really happened. You can't lie to Ghanaians say and June 4th and June 4th Naima say and June 4th. You became the most corrupt up to now. Obian to me chiremi fie baku a champo esi fie say oye president. Nti papa no answer na ebe bonu tuo no kra na wewu. Osi papa obeye ma Ghana for. Ni ye ni. Up to now akufo me hu kasa ni aeroplane private jet a free fire yebeka say oye obeye OMAN panyin no omumiense yi ni amon wi ano no. How can we do this to ourselves and still continue to celebrate? If you don't get up and stop this nonsense of celebration of June 4th, I'm telling you, one day yan sheni year your money ye nana mo befetu and we will clash in this country. Essence mu yes na if you
I think say you say now for Gen Z for now. They don't know about this below 30 years near the piano onim anything about June 4.
No.
It's na what can so almost some because the June 4 now.
Yes, we because we celebrate.
That June 4 ni do a. Most my public lecture.
Yeah, we'll do it.
Na most my we
are going to Ghana do it. We will list everything and tell Ghana for near see.
Yes.
It's out of jealousy.
Documentaries now
for senior military officers.
We have no be who be.
That is true. That is true. It's out of jealousy, ni hatred. For senior military officers, and on June 4th, it's out of nothing. Because now a mambo
abaya would the abaya say, now Musa is a celebrity, a
woody. Now a be monsu for us.
There be illegality. Now most celebrity or Ghana.
We have to get up in this country.
Alajin Timpacho for Yena for born tougher name corner, Ebrenason.
Yo, ain't my can be baby. We are in the process of rebuilding our party. Yes. We know near FM over the last 4 or 5 years, COVID see my Ghana MPP for Bubibre Ebufuye. Let me say the healing process is ongoing. It looks very good for all of us. Now, and nothing now to me saying sorry MPP. Obia person in ordinary who exercise aye essence someone will say manna will not fall from heaven from anywhere, and no party I be free MPP mu bet me aboa omo ni nyina no wagadrin. The only place they have and the only party we have is the New Patriotic Party. I'll pray on all of us so we'll continue to work for the New Patriotic Party. Let us put ourselves up. Let us sacrifice for this party. Let us be committed and loyal to the cause of this party. We have no other party but the NPP. And we have a flag bearer who is spotless. We have a flag bearer, we have trust in him. Tried and trusted. We have a flag bearer, you didn't cop, but because of how be a cosuntino, Yantu Abamano. Even with all that, and with over 2.1 million krana Antu Abano. Opulu 41.something%, almost 42%. His first attempt, the highest since 1992. First attempt. Into Minianum, I'm saying, say, irrespective of Niakoso, say where you say, Mumi Fanche, Yanina Yemrani and Yekro, and fight for the cause of this party. And I'm sending a note of caution to the NDC. 2008, we are ever ready. We are ever ready. Upesa maimu joa. Let your macho boys and you can say langars stay away from the polling stations. As I say, you've taught it a lesson. Sir, you have to ransack polling stations and declare results. You have to ransack collation centers and declare results. We are getting ready for you. As I say, we will not sit down for that thing to happen again. Muye no I say oh. And me and Kashi, after election, you ransack you can say municipal assemblies and district assemblies. As he say, Munyamana Akromfo, Mudia any mudada, Akromfo, any mu. Musisa municipal assemblies, Nyamani warehouses, Musisa Munyamani na Kotonye, Eko Dibi. That thing will never happen again. We are ever ready for you. So, from day one, Muhu say, Yenina Yabedi e Winnie. ni enkoto aba no ni en declare the right person we win na yen nyina yen asomdwe because we'll never sit down for this thing to happen. You did it in 2024, you did it in Ablekmanov by-election. 3 polling stations. Mumia mamia after wako parliament akokasa aka 3 polling stations. Yebeko akosa akoto so aba. Ye na wa declare. Mumia na ononso no se den say I don't know ni mu promising no. Eno osan akoye no 19 polling stations. Esa sisa mu nkro ye kan se mu langas eko gu Ablekmanov. Mun share juma okomuko di party executives like how Akomsin and then the Chris. What a shame. Is that how to run a country? And Ghana rating on Africa as the most peaceful country under Nanado near second after Lesotho. And they acquired 10.
Yeah.
And they acquired 10.
Yeah.
International so wow baby acquired. You see acquired be 50 something or 60 something. What a shame, John Mahama. What a shame. Woman Ghana dani a state like this. A state where Obia and Antikura no Oshenechi. How can you do that? Oba na nenim kama bi na oyeti ni hu ti say we bi na nanso onno o share ni microphone no putupan. Munko brew we, munko chi we, and now crowd can say doom so is back. Na abeti o. What kind of governance is this? Until I call on the MPP. Mumian exercise, you know, and ye fair. Let us all get on board. Let us campaign and make sure, say, Bawumia becomes the next president of the Republic of Ghana. Midamasi.
Alaji Miso Medasi, Openiwe Freno, Mr. Banks, or say 1979, na fina ofi class 6 or middle school from 1. Na omuhu ni course nyina or say especially no tema so ma mi bi de ma me sekune ewo tema oso no so mbo no kwatekwa ebo na han mu ma se na wo ka no eno muhu ni ma hodo bebre nti o se obi se okay minim se dino atro fen achiampon oso ya ade pa so still amko so ko bonu tu ekunu so NDC for there as say ye bo sa ade no hu dawuru because na Gen Z for no bebre on they don't know about all those things,
the history of the NDC, where it's coming from. NDC nye party as a wudom unnim pa na opem sunjwe pa wo no wadwe mo do undi NDC echi.
Alaji Medase, Bushenti Alaji Yusuf Fofana no Martin Kano, or ye immediate past government spokesperson, social services, and or member of the New Patriotic Party. In the position, the former there, a dose, you say, Bonina, and a yanko, nano payment, you know, and Comomidin, the Kwakude, Kwame Jesini producer, Gordon Asaribidia Koda, Sebre, a Jajam, and Amedoma, Eric, any Gideon, any Adungunumina, so Medomasi, Ura Chris Joe Quakunso. And pay asida and the Yankopon ma ebe sign mweshia ochna on movement in the morning and you may go down the Ghana nti ebe bremo edema say ya necro say Ghana o match and me nim say Ghana nti ne beba so dia I bring do I be hu ne ebe no edema say bebre.